The pizza delivery guy failed his mystery shop miserably because he chose to eat a piece of my pizza. And the evidence was clear, all in his teeth and on the sides of his face. And here is how it went down. So I had a mystery shop to do with Pizza Hut. And my instructions were to place the order online, order a large extravaganza, and make sure it was pan crust. That's right. And once I hit, place order and payment went through and I received the finalized text message, I had to wait 45 minutes for it to be delivered. Perfectly fine. That's normal. Well, they showed up about 30 to 35 minutes, so they, were early. That was great. However, I was not allowed to give the allotted tip money or let the driver go until I got their name and I checked the pizza for accuracy. And so I put the pizza on my porch, and I start to open the box, and he starts to walk away. I'm like, wait, sir. We'll just call him Jimmy. I don't even remember his name. But Jimmy, wait. I got to tip you. And he was like, oh, okay. Well, you don't have to do that. I'm like, that's a really weird thing to say. So I looked back at the pizza, and I realized the pizza's very small for a large box. I'm like, oh, Jimmy, I think y'all gave me a medium on accident. It looks quite small in here. And I start to count the slices. And no matter if you get a medium, a large, or an extra large, you get at least 8 slices. Like, I used to work at Pizza Hut long ago. I know how it works, and it hasn't changed that much. So, again, he tries to walk to his car again. He's like, I'm so sorry, they must have cut it weird. And I'm like, no, Jimmy, no, come here. And he just puts his head down. You can tell he's like starting to sweat. And I'm like, Jimmy, did you eat a piece of my pizza? And he's like, no. And, his eyes are getting like really big. Like, what am I going to do? She just figured this out. And he got closer to me because I acted like I was about to give him a tip. And I noticed that he had marinara sauce on the sides of his mouth, and he had what appeared to be a piece of olive, and a piece of green pepper in his teeth. And I said, Jimmy, all seriousness, all love, if you are hungry and you ate a piece of my pizza, please take this whole pizza. It will not hurt me. I am not going to call in and complain. I am not going to call corporate. It's going to be all right. But if you are hungry, sir, I don't want that to happen. And all my haters on here, they're going to leave crazy comments. You can go F yourself. But I'm not going to let anyone go hungry if I can help it. So thank you. But again, he continued to tell me he didn't do it, So I'm like, all right, Jimmy, well, have a good night. And then he looks at me like, well, where's that tip that you were, rumbling through your purse for? I'm like, I'm sorry, Jimmy, I cannot give you a tip because you clearly ate a piece of my pizza, and apparently you didn't have any real reason to do so, so I'm not going to tip you, but have a good night. Of course, I didn't eat the rest of the pizza because he ate some of it, and that's just gross, so I ended up throwing it out, but, of course, I had to put all that in my report, and I hated doing it, because I don't know if it was just out of pride that he didn't want to tell me, or if he was just being a you-know-what, and just eating people's pizza, I will never know, but, someone I knew worked there, and I found out on Facebook later on, like 2 weeks after that they were actually fired. And I felt a little bad just in case they were actually hungry and just trying to survive. But, if you are, at least be honest about it, because I would have done the right thing and helped him out. But that really happened. Check your pizza.
Bro, I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking